Without a shadow of a doubt, it's the Crunkest Show in social media history. I want to welcome you to another episode of the Warzone. Every night, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You know who to tell them who it is. I am the 5-star general. One of the biggest lies ever told is that the devil did not exist. But the second biggest lie that was told is that these black Democratic politicians in Harris County don't mess with these Republicans. Let's get to it, man. Say, man, I want to welcome you to another episode of the Warzone and tell you thank you for taking the time out to tune in to your boy, man. Without you guys, I wouldn't have a show. I honestly believe that. And it's so important that you tune in every night because I'm going to give you the game. I promise you I'm going to give you the game. If I can't give you nothing else, I'm going to give you the game. And tonight, I want to have a discussion about a subject that's near and dear to my heart, man. It's near and dear to my heart. You know, a lot of people, they have a problem. Not a lot of people, just a few. And really the black Democratic politicians in Harris County are spreading lies and inaccuracies about me, saying that, you shouldn't mess with Gary Monroe because he's a Republican. And I was like, they hurt my feelings. Why would you tell people not to talk to me? I don't understand that. And, why would you not want people to talk to me when we talk to the same people? Right now you got a lot going on in the United States of America. And a lot of people, especially people that are Democrats, are saying that white people and Republican people are horrible people and you shouldn't be around them and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. The Republicans have lost their mind and they saying it's voter fraud when it really is. And there's no voter fraud. And, they're trying to take our democracy from us. They're trying to, suppress black people. And a picture says 1,000 words. You don't have to say too much of nothing when you got the proof that everything I just told you is a lie. Somebody wants to keep your mind in a certain place. Somebody wants to control the way that you think because it helps them achieve their goal. You feel what I'm saying? It helps them achieve their goal. And with that being said, I want to address that because I don't want you to switch parties if that's not what you want to do. I don't want you to become an independent and leave the Republican or the Democratic Party if that's not what you want to do. But the truth is the truth. I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil, me, every chance I get. And down here in Harris County, you got a group of elitists that feel like they can tell us anything they want to tell us, and we're supposed to believe it. You have a black mayor who says that the Republicans are this, the Republicans are that. He's kind of tailed away from it lately because I think that he's in his last term and he's planning on running for something else. And with that being said, maybe he needs to watch what he say because he's going to need some Republican money. See, the Democrats chasing the stimulus, the Republicans the ones that's got the bags. You feeling what I'm saying? They're the ones that have the bags. So tonight, I'm going to expose a few of them for who they truly are. See, what you ain't going to do is put my name in your mouth and think I ain't going to come back and say something about it. Because I know y'all have your little meetings where you be trying to talk about coming up with strategies to deal with Gary Monroe. Gary Monroe got that powerful. And I don't even sit in public office. So tonight, I want you to go to your aunties and your uncles. I want you to go to your parents. I want you to go to your brothers and your sisters, especially our seniors, and have them to ask these politicians to explain themselves. Because it's no way that you should be in the same room fraternizing with the enemy. On the Republican side, we have conservatives and we have rhinos. I'm a conservative. That's me. A rhino is Dan Patrick and Greg Abbott. I have no use for them. I would never vote for them. You feeling what I'm saying? In the state of Texas, there's been firestorms about transgender laws. There's been firestorms about voter suppression. And everybody that you run into, almost except for somebody who's a rhino, they hate Greg Abbott. They hate him. They want this governor replaced and they want him gone. You know, we went through a freeze and people lost their lives. And like me, I was stuck in the car for 2 days. Just so happened I had a full tank of gas. But the thing is we went through some trying times in the state of Texas. And in 2016, the voters in the United States of America, they voted in Donald Trump as president. From that moment, it all went crazy. It went crazy. And in every state, there were battles. The lines were drawn and there were battles. And now it's Republican versus Democrats. Would you say that I'm on point with that? Republicans versus Democrats. So I know me as a person. If I genuinely do not like somebody, I'm not going to be in their company. Politically or personally, I'm not going to be in their company. So tonight, I want to show you a few things. Let's go over here, man. We got the screen up. And on this screen, you see to the right, you see a picture, the picture with two people in it. Let me put my thing. You see these two pictures right here? On the right, you see me and Aubrey Taylor with Dr. Stephen Hotze. Dr. Stephen Hotze is a great friend of mine. Good dude, good conservative, believes in God. Just a heavyweight on the Republican side. On the left side, you see Dr. Hotze and Bishop James Dixon and this other gentleman. And for those that don't know, Dr. Hotze is the former chairman of the Harris County Republican Party. Now, this is an article from, it looks like, 2018. Let's go back. 2018. But hold on. I just said it went haywire in 2016. So you telling me that the president, he was the vice president at the time of the NAACP, Martin Luther King Jr. of Harris County, is at a private function with the former chair of the Republican Party, all cozied up and looking like they best friends, sniggling and giggling. Let me tell you something, man. You don't get in a room with Stephen Hosey unless you're talking about money. You don't get in a room with Stephen Hosey unless you're talking about politics. That's the bottom line, man. You don't get in that room with this guy. This is a heavyweight. I mean, if this was a heavyweight fight, no matter how old my friend looks, he can handle his own. He's a heavyweight in the political game. So what is James Dixon, Bishop James Dixon at the time, the former vice president of the Houston NAACP chapter, doing in the same room with Dr. Stephen Hosey? You know why you was in that room? Because you rock with them Republicans behind the scenes. So let's keep going, man. Let's read a little bit what Aubrey wrote. What's the difference between James Dixon, the president of the Houston branch of the NAACP, being pictured with Dr. Stephen Hosey, and Gary, the 5-star general, and myself being pictured with Dr. Stephen Hosey? Do you think that Bishop Dixon turns down donations from conservatives or Republicans? Do you see that smile on the face of Bishop James Dixon? What do you think is on his mind? Bishop Dixon looks very happy and very comfortable in the presence of Dr. Stephen Hosey, the former chairman of the Harris County Republican Party and current president of the Conservative Republicans of Texas PAC. So, Bishop Dixon, how much money you done got from them Republicans, bro? Especially from that man. I know Dr. Hosey quite well. I've been to the house and sat down and we done chopped it up and had conversations, and he's a very, very nice gentleman that'll give you his heart if he believes in what you are trying to accomplish. So Bishop Dixon, let's keep going, y'all. Let's go on down this page. Let's go 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 down. So this is a better picture of it. So in case somebody thought that this was photoshopped, it isn't. This isn't photoshopped. This is a great picture of Bishop Dixon and my good friend, Dr. Stephen Hosey. Okay. Let's go. This is a picture of me and Aubrey and Dr. Stephen Hosey. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, let's talk about this here. Let's talk about this. This is a private event for the governor of the state of Texas. And what you have here, this was in 2018 midterms, is a picture of several prominent black pastors. So the black pastors rock with the Republicans. They say Greg Abbott is the devil. Soon as Trump get voted in, they say Abbott goes crazy. But they say he's the devil. But here's the thing. That looks like Pastor Max Miller in this picture over the Baptist Ministers Association, the one that's so democratic that you can't penetrate them on any issue, but yet you're in the room with the governor of the state of Texas. My question is why? You're a Democrat, he's a Republican. Man, hold on. You want me to keep going? We keep going, man. Let's keep going. Let's go. Look at these prominent African Americans that are sitting in this room that are Democrats with the governor of the state of Texas. But they don't mess with Republicans. They don't do business with Republicans. They don't take money from Republicans. But you're in a room with a man that some of y'all call the devil. Let's keep going, man. Now, you're the smartest man in the building. You know why? Because you didn't want to take a picture at that same event. State Senator Boris Miles, but you were there too. Hold on, man. So is these people rocking with the Republicans, or they what the hell? You telling me State Senator Boris Miles was there? Yeah, but he was smart. He wouldn't take a picture with the governor, nor would Judge Sandra Peake take a picture. Not take a picture just with the governor, but take a picture at the event. Judge Sandra Peake, who's up for re-election right now. Let's keep going, man, because I ain't through. I ain't through by a long shot. Look at these people, man. Look at these people, man. You see that woman over there to the right? Y'all know who them people is, man. Them your people, them your representatives in the room with the governor of the state of Texas. Let's keep going, man. Oh, they look like they hate him. They look like they hate Governor Greg Abbott. This is not from 20 years ago. This is in 2018, where they just were going off on Republicans, saying anything they wanted to say. They don't mess with them. They're trying to mess over us. All of this, but yet they're in the room with these people. Oh, I ain't through. Let's keep going, man. Let's see what we got next coming up. Look at them. Look at these are your representatives. This is at the same function. These are your representatives that's being exposed tonight for who they are. See, it's okay to take Republican money as long as nobody see you do it. It's okay to go to Republican functions as long as nobody see you do it. But then when Gary Monroe switches parties, because I can't deal with these type of people anymore, there's a big fisticuff about it. There's a problem with it. Nah, ain't no problem. I kick it with the same people y'all kick it with. Look at them, man. Let's go. Look at your pastors. Look at your pastors. There's only one pastor in this photo that's a Republican. He's a good friend of mine too. Pastor Willie Davis. And he'll tell you in your face he's a Republican. But the rest of y'all are Democrats. So why are y'all in this room at this function? And y'all trust these people, right? And that's former HISD trustee Rod Page in there. Attorney Michael Harris, way in the back. And a host of other black men at a private luncheon to highlight African-American leaders who were in support of Governor Greg Abbott. Wow. Let's keep going, bro. Look at them. Oh, man, they so proud to be there. This the Baptist Ministers Union. These the ones that you go to the church, they tell you who to vote for. They keep their friends in office so that behind the scenes, they can act like the gatekeepers and they can cut the deals. Thunder's, let me read Thunder's comment to y'all. And I find it offensive that every other group has representatives, but for some reason we have leaders. Why are we the only group that has leaders? This BS has got to stop. I totally agree with you because our leaders fake as a $3 bill with a Santa Claus on it. Let's keep going, man. I keep going, man. Look at him. Look at him. Judge Mark Carter, former judge, I think he is now. They all at this event. They smiling and cheesing and they there. But these are the people calling the shots for African Americans, screaming about voter suppression laws. These are the people that are talking about gun laws are wrong. These are the people that's talking about we need to fight for civil rights because the Republicans are doing this to us. But yet you're in a room with the head Republican in charge because he came to honor you for your support of him. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going, bro. Let's expose them for who they are. Look at them. They there. They in that place, man. Some of these articles don't pertain to certain things. We had to put this together at the last minute. Yeah. This Dr. Max Miller, prominent cat on our side of town. I know you hate me right now, Max, but I really don't care. You are who you are, big homie. You ain't finna turn down no money. You have to be there. So let's keep going. And on the right, y'all, that's my good friend, former Judge Niall Copeland. And he's running in the 2022 Republican primary. Good dude right there, man. Good dude, man. Now, I like this picture. I love this picture. This is Dr. Max Miller Jr. and the Baptist Ministers Association of Houston and vicinity. With a bunch of ladies, and some of them are white. Do you know who them ladies are? These guys endorsed these women. All these ladies ran for judge, Republicans, and endorsed all of them over black female judges. These same dudes standing behind them that I refused to screen with in the last election because I'm not going to mess with y'all. Listen to what I just said. All of these women ran for judge, and all of these Baptist ministers supported these white women over black judges. But they got the black people's best interests at heart. I'm not racist. I'm just presenting the facts. Let's keep going, man. Do you see them? Do you see your favorite pastor in there? Let's keep going. Give you some close-ups of them. In case you're looking for your pastor, see if you can find them up in this picture, man. These the ones that need the souls to the polls. These the ones that want to cry about voter suppression. These the ones that's telling you what you need to do in the church. But yet they say the Republicans are the bad guy, but they are the function. And these white ladies, nice ladies, Republicans, each one of these Baptist ministers supported these women in their runs to be judges against black judges that now sit on the bench. I don't know which one's won. I don't really care. Let's keep going. Let's give you some close-ups. Y'all see anybody in these pictures that's familiar to y'all? Don't never, and I'm talking about them, your black leadership, don't question me about why I switch parties, because the people I'm rocking with, you rock with too. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going, man. In case you just tuned in. In case you just tuned in. Let's go all the way back to the top. And this is how it starts off. In case you just tune in. The title says a lot more black leaders secretly lend their support to conservatives, which are Republicans, in Harris County, Texas, than many people realize. On the right, that picture is me and Aubrey Taylor with the heavyweight champion of the Republican Party, Dr. Stephen Holtze. And over on the left is Dr. Holtze with I forgot this other man's name in the brown suit. But in the middle of that is Bishop James Dixon, Martin Luther King Jr. of Harris County, current president of the NAACP. But you don't kick it with Republicans. Y'all take their money, man. Like Turner ran against Busby and talked all that foolishness about Busby. But didn't Busby do a fundraiser for you, Turner, at his house? Where $90,000 was raised? A Republican did that for you. So the whole situation with me tonight is for you guys to get a clear understanding. Stop believing that these people think that Republicans are bad for business. A Republican may be bad for business in their mind, but Republican money ain't bad for business, and they taking the money from them. They taking the money from them. You ain't going to be in a room with Stephen Holtze unless you talking politics or money. Bottom line, it's not going to happen. And you telling me the president of the NAACP is in this room with this man, the same man that I'm in the room with 90% of the time when I'm talking politics. Let me read your comment. Thunder, the black community is and has been looking at the political representation thing the wrong way, and we are waiting for them to tell us what to do. Turn them around towards Congress like a megaphone and speak through him. So in case you just tuned in, let me show you some of your black leadership in a room at a private function with the governor of the state of Texas. These are the games that's played. These are the games that are played behind your back. That's why I need you to go talk to your grandma tonight. I need you to go talk to your uncles and aunties tonight, your moms and your dads that are a little bit older. Because these are the games that are played when our backs are turned. I ain't got to say nothing. The pictures say it all. They in a room with Governor Greg Abbott in 2018 like they his best friend. But you ain't supposed to be there, huh? Pastor Max Miller. Look at these dudes, man. They all there. They looking sharp too, man. Clean as a clap doctor. Look at them. These is our people, man. You know what I call them? Boule. They played y'all, man, and they've been playing you, and they're going to keep playing you. They're going to keep playing you. Because as long as they can get the money and the power, they don't care about none of us. Let's look at it. Boris Miles was the smartest because he was there. But he didn't take no pictures. He didn't want no pictures taken of him. Judge Sandra Peake was there also. But she didn't want no pictures. See, they ain't stupid. Look at them. Look at them. These are people. I don't think Abbott is the devil. I think he just got some messed up views on some things. And they feel the same way. Because as long as they can get in those rooms, and as long as they can eat the fine food and make the money that they want to make, that's all they care about. Look at them. Look at them. This is Dr. John Ogletree laughing with Governor Abbott at a private luncheon to highlight African-American leaders who were in support of Governor Abbott. Let that resonate. They were in support of Governor Abbott. Cash, they can't handle me right now, Cash. Because I'm going to tell y'all the truth. They want me to be quiet. Look at them. This is not mine anymore, but this is y'all's representation. Let's look at them. Look at this picture. Pastor Walter August Jr., Pastor John Ogletree, and another black leader at the private luncheon to highlight African-American leaders who were in support of Governor Greg Abbott in the 2018 midterms. I think I've been in the wrong room for a long time, man. Is your Baptist Minister Association with Attorney Michael Harris way in the back. Look at them. These your pastors. They at this function, man. These are your pastors at this function with the governor of the state of Texas. But Garrett Monroe is a problem because he switched parties. I've been in the wrong party for a minute, bro. Yeah, but I figured y'all out. Let's go. Let's go. Let me show you. Because you're just tuning in. Look at them, man. They comfortable. Clean. Clean. Look like they just come from the script club. Man, they look like they just come from the senior citizen script club. They at the party with the Republicans. In case y'all just tuning in, let's go. Look at this. This is former Judge Mark Carter. Look at him, bro. Former Judge Mark Carter. He's at the event. This is at the same event. Now, y'all bear with me because we put this together so some of these articles don't pertain to anything. Let's go. This is a lady. Let me see if I can see her name. No, I don't have her name, but she ran for judge. And this man who's over the Baptist Minister Association, Democratic, all outdoors, big money grip Max Miller, supported this white lady over a black person that was running for judge as a Democrat. He supported the Republican over the Democrat. Let's keep going, man. All of these ladies were supported in their runs for judge by these black Baptist ministers who are Democrats, supported them over African-American Democrats, and all of these ladies were Republicans. All of them. Except for the black lady. That's I think that is, let me make sure. I think that is the ex-wife of current state senator Boris Miles. I think that's Melanie Miles. If I got that wrong, forgive me. But I'm showing y'all that these people are fake as all outdoors. Let's get some close-ups of them. See if you can find your pastor in these portraits, man. Now, the governor of the state of Texas came to that event to honor them for supporting him, the Democrats, for supporting the Republican governor. My God. My God. You see your pastor in this photo anywhere? These your peoples. No, this was a private event, Cash. So that means invitation only. Me and you couldn't go to the event. We ain't that big yet. But keep hanging around me. We gonna be that big. But look at them. Look at them. This ain't photoshopped. This your leadership. These are your people who go into their congregations and tell their people who to vote for. So they'll tell them openly, vote for this one, but behind the scenes, they're taking Republican money and supporting these people. Now, the thing is, if they ain't had no problem with Arbery taking those pictures, because Arbery took those pictures himself. He was at the event. So everything that I'm showing you is verifiable. Every single thing that I'm showing you is verifiable. So let's get to this, man. I think I've been in the wrong party too long. I think that I am in the right party, which is the Republican Party. And I'm not over here for money. I'm not over here for this. I'm over here because I have a level of comfort. I have support. You see what I'm saying? I got people that's going to get behind me and support me. So they want to see me get into office, and anybody like me get into office and do the job that we know we can do. They don't want to stop me from helping the community. They want me to help the community. But what I've done for you tonight is I've shown you prominent African Americans at a private function with the governor of the state of Texas. And all these people are Democrats. If you check their voting records, they'll say they're Democrats. So why you in that room, man? What you in that room doing, man? Why you even over there? Because they're fake. Thunder says it best. They're fake, fraudulent, and phony. And they're in that room to get the bag for their family. They're in that room to secure their legacy. They're not in that room to represent us. If you feel you can't vote for anything other than the Democratic Party, hold your vote. Look at your vote like money. Don't pay for something that you're not going to get when you buy groceries for someone else and not you. Love it. You on fire tonight, Thunder. You on fire tonight. And Cash said, our governor is not shit. She's entitled to her opinion. I am a conservative. I'm not a rhino. Abbott is a rhino. And I believe what Cash just said, that Abbott is nothing. He's shit. You see what I'm saying? These people in them rooms securing their legacies. But the one picture that really, and y'all see him everywhere at every issue, this one right here. This the one. The president of the NAACP. Bishop Dixon is on a picture with a Republican heavyweight, Dr. Stephen Hotze. Dr. Hotze is a conservative through and through. He will never back down. He will tell you how he feels. If he believes in you, he will support you. So maybe Bishop Dixon got some type of support from Dr. Hotze. Maybe you got some type of support from Dr. Hotze that you're not telling your congregation about, that you're not telling the city of Houston, African American, Democratic community about, not just African Americans, but the Democratic community. You are a true sellout. So this brings me to my point. The last 15 minutes of my shows will be devoted to letting you know what I stand for, because I have to run for state representative in House District 131. Just because you did not see your representation, don't fall for them not being in bed with the Republicans. And that's not a bad bed to be in. Just be honest with your people. And they're not being honest with you guys. So when you think about it, are you in the right party? Gary Monroe may not have been crazy after all, huh? Because it looked like all your Democratic leadership run with the same people I run with. Let's read some comments. Thunder says, I'm on fire. This just burns my ass. When will a critical mass of us put an end to this crap? Claude Williams II. If this is going on in Houston, I can only imagine what's going on in Dallas. Sharon Thomas, generic biscuits. These people are, let's read some comments from, I'm on my phone. Cash Major said, but you know I'm not with either party. And I know that. She's an independent. She's not with either party. I don't believe in it. I just want what's best for my people. Well, let me ask you a question, sister. Can you done walked the many walks with me? You and your husband love him to death. That's my brother, William. And I've been the same Gary Monroe the whole time you've been walking with me. I don't hide nothing from you. You don't hide nothing from me. We straight up. I think you'll vote for me if you could. It doesn't matter about the D and the R when it comes to me with you. But can you trust your leadership to vote for them when they're lying and hiding and doing this type of stuff behind your back? You feel what I'm saying? Let's read some comments, man. Kenitra Walker say if they can't see who the opportunists are now, they'll never see it. They hate the Republicans when it's time for us to vote, and any other time, they're their best pals. Exactly. They cool with the Republicans when the Republicans dropping hundreds of thousands of dollars in their accounts. Can y'all get to y'all mamas and grandmas and have a talk with them? Your grandfathers, your fathers, your uncles and aunties that's seniors, and let them know that them politicians that's Democrat, they bamboozling them. What we need to do is figure out, if we have Democratic representation in our community, you need to figure out a way to hold them accountable because they're lying to you. They're lying to you. They ain't got no problem taking Republican money. And they wanted to say something about us when we ran for school board. They're taking Republican money. I was in a nonpartisan race. I could take the Democrat and Republican money. But now I'm in a partisan race. And guess what? My people going to take care of me. I already know it. Rontrell Bradford said, I'm not condoning the Dems, but I was told to keep your enemies close. In this game, they don't have enemies. They make us believe they do. They make us believe that they didn't want voter laws changed. When on the cool, they could have stopped the gun law before the voter suppression law, but they cut the deal on the gun law. They cut the deal on the gun law. See, if they'd have got on the plane with the gun law, that would have killed the gun law and the voter suppression law. So why you didn't walk out on that one? It's all a game. It's all a game. So this is Bishop James Dixon. This is Bishop James Dixon on a picture with Dr. Stephen Hosey. Curtis Chavez says, if you're going to do that, at least be honest. Besides, it's not the association, it's the motivations. Why are you there? Why are you pretending that there's a line? Exactly, Curtis. There is no line for them. I bet you they can't show you pictures of Republicans at Democratic functions because they drew the line. See, our people, we ain't got no line. Our representation, my former representation, is black delegation. They don't have no line. They don't have no ethics about them. They don't have nothing about them that says that they're going to do the right thing. They're only in it for the money. Let me read Cash's comments. I'm looking at two different screens, y'all. She says, walking the walk I've been walking has let me down, so you know I've been making it happen out my pocket until I met Kathy Tatum. Because you, out of all people, know my block don't get no help until I pull something off. And yes, you and the good doctor helped bring it out. I didn't know Cash. She reached out. They were doing an event on a median on our homestead. And that's how I first met Cash Majors. But that's what we're supposed to do. See, when you're genuine, you're just going to tell the truth. When you're genuine, they just going to tell the truth. So just like you said, Curtis, why are you there? I'm going to tell you why they was there. Let's go down here so we can get a clear understanding. I'm going to read this. Does it look like Bishop James Dixon, the president of the Houston branch of the NAACP, has any problems with conservatives or Republicans in this photo? Why was he there? And he's with Dr. Stephen Holtze. Let me show you. I'm trying to find the sentence because I don't want to misquote this. They were there at a private luncheon to highlight African-American leaders who were in support of Greg Abbott back in the 2018 midterms. This is after Trump had been in office for 2 years, so everything was going haywire. And in the midst of all the chaos, they went hung out with the Republicans. You feel me? These are people that are on these pictures with the governor of the state of Texas, and right now, on this day, they'll say he's the devil. And me, I believe him. I don't like Greg Abbott. He can't get my vote. It's not going to happen. But you're also not going to see me at a function cozied up next to him. This is your black leadership. This is your black leadership. State Senator Boris Miles just happened to not take a picture. He didn't want no pictures taken of him, but he was there too. Judge Sandra Peake was also there. They were there. So if y'all are just tuning in, I see my good friend Kathy Tatum just chimed in. This is your black leadership at a private luncheon to highlight African-American leaders who were in support of Governor Greg Abbott. Look at your people, man. Look at your people. These are your people. Look at this. Dr. John Ogletree, look at him. Cozied up with the man, man. And these are the people that we trust. I see my good friend over to the right, Bridget Wade. Good heart. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I got a strange feeling if it come down to closing black schools, that Republican won't vote to close them. If she sticks true to her campaign promises, Bridget Wade will never vote to close a school. And those are your black schools that white Republican's going to fight for. Let's talk about it, man, because these people is fake. Look at them, man. Look at them. Pastor Walter August, Pastor John Ogletree, and another black leader. They have to look at the sign in the back. It's the same function, Abbott. Look at the sign in the back of them, Abbott. They were all there. The Baptist ministers. I see my old pastor, Pastor Manson B. Johnson, God bless him, he passed away. Pastor Willie Davis, my good friend till this day. You see what I'm saying? And Willie's a Republican, so he had every right to be there. Let's get this straight. But the rest of y'all Negroes, y'all done ran off the Democratic plantation that day. Look at them, man. Look at them. They kicking it, man. Looking like they coming from the Senior Citizen Script Club. And the big dog, third from the left, Pastor Max Miller in his Rolls Royce. I bet he had that Rolls Royce parked outside that event. He ain't gonna go to that event in the Benz. He gonna take the Rolls. Perry Wooten was in the building. These are Democrats, man. At a Republican function. Look in the back. You see Abbott's name on the banner. But this, Judge Mark Carter. But this is the part that I want you to see right here. Minus Melanie Miles. These white ladies ran for judge, and these Democrats openly supported these white Republicans over black Democratic female judges. It ain't about race with me. It's about the fact that they full of it. So guess what? I guess I'm running in good company. I'm a conservative. I'm a Republican. And I'm over there with my peoples now. And I ain't coming back to that foolishness. Because I wake up every morning knowing where I stand in that party. I know where I stand. I ain't got to guess about it. I ain't got to be sitting here tonight looking like, damn, my pastor on that picture. I ain't got to worry about that. Because I'm over here with my peoples. I got my peoples with me. I'm going to see if I can get a little booster to come do a concert for them. At least we know where we stand. You, my friends, are being bamboozled every single day of the year. And that's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? I need you to clearly understand that it's games being played behind the scenes that you have no clue about. They don't have a problem taking Republican money. They don't have a problem going to their functions. Because you know what? In a sense, I think that they undercover Republicans. It's the reason I'm the best in the business. Every night, 7 o'clock, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Say, man, I'm going to just tell you the truth every single night. Get on the phone and call somebody and tell them I am the 5-star general. Say, man, be careful who you listen to. Use your own head. Because these people ain't working in the best interest of black people. They working to keep you poor. They're working on your demise. Here's a drink to Section 8. Stay on it if you stay in the Democratic Party. I'm going to holler at you tomorrow.